This is Director Miles Giles. I'm here introducing my piece, Snow in Alaska. I'm glad to have it on the negative reel. What do we want to say about Snow in Alaska, guys?
It was really warm when we filmed it. It was like
in June.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, actually, it was June. It looks a lot like it was winter time.
Yeah. That was all effects, though.
We just hosed down that entire thing and
with ice.
Yep.
With ice, we have an ice hose actually.
We didn't really have a big budget, though. What we did was we took some water, then it's kind of like sprayed it down, and then we waited.
Here we actually meant to have the
ice.
trucks pass him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to be dodging traffic, but
yeah.
It came back. We didn't have the money to do that.
Kind of like a tribute to a Frogger scene right there.
Yeah, that was supposed to be like a little homage to Frogger.
But I don't really have that.
Okay, right here though, ready? Bam, you never see her face.
Yeah.
She wouldn't accept our little money we had.
Yeah.
To put her
Yeah,
face
she
Anyway,
wouldn't do
it's
that.
time to go, so I'll catch you guys off later. Passion, love, lust, waiting, watching, lingering. Capital I for men.
Welcome to Thomas the Tank Engine's Penza Ponderings, but before I go and get made fun of by all my peers, I'd just like to say that I'm doing this to help out the community so we learn more about the wondrous Thomas the Tank Engine and the things he does to help people out in his life. Anyway, I've got some of these students here to speak their mind, and that's what they're going to do. So, Nate, speak to me. What'd you think of this book?
One word. A government conspiracy. But either way, I can honestly say this is one of the worst books I have ever read. But, however, I can agree on the central metaphor that it was, in fact, a metaphor for gang violence perpetrated through the government, who in this book is the conductor. And see, those darn boys
Whoa. Time out. Hold on. Language, guys. Let's just summarize the story like we always do on Penza's Ponderings.
How can you even say that? It's just a harmless children's story.
No, it's not. In fact, this book is from the liberal media trying to make children believe in an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth.
Summarize the story. Summarize.
I can tell you the plot, Mr. Penza. Sure can.
So can I.
Okay, we can all tell the plot, but we're avoiding the issues here. The fact is, the liberal media is trying to bring about anarchy so it can control the world.
Okay, Brennan, you seem like you're not politically driven. Please tell the story.
You sure, Mr. Penza?
Please.
Okay, there was a calm, free-thinking train, and its passengers, sorry, Mr. Penza, were being all conforming and free-thinking, and then the government hired a gang of boys.
I said Brennan. One more outburst, and I swear to God, guys, I'm done, okay?
Well, Penzy,
You're done now.
this is the story of 3 perturbed cherub boys and rocks being thrown at a train. And that made the train very angry. Not the boys, the train. Then the conductor took it upon himself to teach them a lesson. Eventually the conductor poisoned the train so it'll sneeze a great big achoo under the bridge where the gangs hang out. Because everyone knows that boys and trains rule the streets of train yards. I think this is a story about gang violence. However, it's mixed into a children's story. That's like this movie that I love, Spanglish. You see, Mr. Penza?
Brennan, does this really relate? It's Thomas the Tank Engine, okay? I read this to my godson, all right? And I'm going to throw it around. That's how I roll.
Yeah, well, you see, you're avoiding the issues. You're ignoring the liberal media's influence on our children and how they plan on destroying the youth of America.
Anyway, in Spanglish, the mother, she's such a character. The mother buys her an almost overweight daughter clothes that don't exactly fit so that she can work her way into them. So maybe there's a surprise motive behind what they're doing, like they were hired by the government.
My point exactly, and these passengers trust a system that wanted them gone? And they got betrayed like this? Stand up for the common man. Vote green. Vote nader.
Now, Mr. Lamont, I'd really appreciate it if you just be quiet for the remainder of the show. This is a serious production. Thomas Tank Engine, Penza's Ponderings. And if you don't, I'm just going to have to kick you off. Do you understand?
His story is really a model for the war on Grenada. I mean, come on, how was it not? Gang violence, injuries, bullying, perjury. Look at the facts.
Mr. Rounds, please, seriously, I'm doing this to help out my community. Can we just move on?
So? Come on, my boy, a little too much caffeine for you.
Get him
Let's
out of
go.
here. Done with that
I'm
young
sorry.
man. It's sorry again.
Mr. Penza,
What, St. Martin?
ever see Spanglish? I have a great metaphor for this show and story.
No, I've never seen Spanglish, but what does it have to do with Thomas the Tank Engine? Trademarked.
Well, I didn't like Spanglish. I thought that the message destroyed itself because it was just a horrible movie.
I just saw it, all right? I didn't get the end, though. What does a sandwich have to do with love?
Guys, can we please stay on the relevant topic at hand? Yeah. Now again, Nate, did you like the story?
I thought it expressed gang retaliation way too much.
Good job, Nate.
Why are we teaching our children violence? Guys, in Spanglish...
I'm a good person. I don't need this right now. I'm doing this to help out my community. This is your last chance, guys, okay?
Now, I thought Adam Sandler was off in Spanglish.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, Rounds. Done.
You kept cutting me off, man. Dude, I had a lot I wanted to say. It just takes me a moment to wind up.
That's okay. I hated that guy anyway.
Yeah, good riddance.
Golly, Jane, thank God I took you to see this flick. It's out of sight.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I'm so glad you took me to see this movie. I mean, I know you're so busy with all that farm work.
Hey, Jane, if I ask you something, would you say yes?
Depends on what it is.
Will you spend the rest of your life with me on my farm and never go anywhere or try anything any strangers try to offer you, like drugs?
Yes?
Well, I have to go use the lavatory. I'll be back, Jane.
Okay, honey.
I'll just leave these flowers with you.
Oh.
What's a young lass like yourself doing out here now? From what I see, this flick is looking pretty boring. So I say, let's go out back and, light one up, have a good time.
Well, I don't know how my boyfriend turned fiance would feel about that.
Listen, what I say is, you gotta live life having fun. If you're gonna sit here and be square, might as well just start being building blocks. Now, so what do you say, me and you, just go have some fun. So life's about.
I think you've got a point.
Let's do it.
Wow, dude, that's my boyfriend. Get out of here.
Golly, Jane, that was a long line in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Say, what happened? You look different.
Why? What do you mean, Steve?
You wouldn't be trying that illegal narcotic marijuana, would you?
I'm not that kind of person.
Marijuana strikes again. Marijuana led to the irresponsibility of my fiancé. Now my relationship is in tatters. Think before you smoke.